Hi, this is Brody Knack with the Politics Professionals, and this is the State of the Race Roundup for the Republicans going into Super Tuesday. What is Super Tuesday? It is basically when, 11 or 12 states in the South for the Republicans are going to be voting for President of the United States. It's important because the race really gets kicked into overdrive. We've been obsessing over these last month or so about four states with a tiny amount of delegates, and treating each one like a big pivotal moment because it somehow just wipes out a campaign to lose one of these first four of 50 of, all of the states in the US. And so far, that's proven to be true. It knocked out 12 of 17 contenders. We lost God knows how many governors. Walker, Christie, Jindal, Perry, and Gilmore. I don't know if that was a good one to end on, but what I'm saying is basically we're entering into a phase of the campaign where we're going to go through triple the number of delegates and states that have happened so far. It's a big deal, and especially because it's down to, supposedly just three contenders. We got Rubio, Cruz, and Trump. Not necessarily in that order of like who's most likely to win. It's looking like because of Trump's resounding victory in Nevada, following his resounding victory in South Carolina and his resounding victory in New Hampshire, he looks like a very successful presidential contender. If this had been happening for anyone else, it would be an unanimous agreement for this person is going to be the nominee. But Trump is just such a, controversial and like really offensive to many presidential contender that, people are still treating it like, the race is still on, we're going into Super Tuesday and it's looking like he's going to sweep those states. And getting really close to Texas, really close to Florida, where he's leading against the two home state senators, Cruz and Rubio. There was a poll that just came out recently showing Cruz with a 15-point lead in Texas, but, that's one poll. It is outside the margin of error. But, even if Cruz wins it, he has like a reason to go on. But if he doesn't win any of the Super Tuesday states, Trump's momentum is just going to get amplified that much more with the electorate, and they'll start seeing him as a presidential candidate, for the Republican Party, and one that's likely to win. It's all about the perceptions game, which has been amazing for four states to knock out 12 out of 17 contenders. That same thing could be amplified that much more this Tuesday, March 2nd, or March 1st, my mistake. And it's a big deal. Rubio and Cruz really went after him in the debate on Thursday, but, it it's not exactly like tearing into him about his past hiring of illegal immigrants or anything is gonna make Trump voters think Rubio or Cruz are now my candidate. They might have heard his brand a little bit, but it still looks like he's about to sweep Super Tuesday. And if either Cruz or Rubio doesn't drop out at that point, it's hard to see Trump losing because they're just going to continue to succeed to split the vote that much more and make it less of a choice between two candidates. So the Republican state of the race, it's Trump's to lose. Nobody thought we'd be here 8 months since his announcement, but here we are. This is the state of the race and kind of the state of our politics, at least for half of the American electorate, in theory. So, state of the race predictions for Super Tuesday: Trump will rout his competition. At least 10 states, most likely, are going to go into his thing. Luckily, they're not winner-take-all states yet. But all he needs to do is establish that momentum. He's already got an endorsement from Chris Christie and Jan Brewer just today. It's a tough time to be a Republican, that's for sure. But anyway, state of the race. Trump's going to probably win on Tuesday. And if the rest of the Republicans want a chance at stopping him, Cruz or Rubio got to go. All right, that's the state of the race. Take it easy.